What's up, YouTube? Everybody watching, how's it going? So today's business, we got 2021. I know it looks freaking like a 90s bike right now. It's all torn apart. But yeah, it's a 2021 CRF150. Yeah, 150. Yep. Let's go with that. She's a 150. Just playing, boys. She's a 110. Today we're just gonna go ahead and give her a full remodel. We got brand new plastics in the bags right there. Nice little added on we got going is a nice brand new rear shock spring meant for a 150-pound rider, which this small of a dude is right around there. So today I was just gonna show you guys basically how to take this rear shock spring away, you know, get this whole shaft taken apart and put the new spring on. So let's go ahead and flip this camera around and I'll show you yeah, how to get that bad boy off of there without freaking shooting the spring in your face, you know. She's a mint unit, dude. Full light bar setup. She get new plastics. She's got the old Pro Circuit T6 exhaust on her. I really do need a tuner, so if anybody's out there, you know, has a good idea of what brand to go with or what to do next with this machine, put her down in the comments. Give this thing a like, subscribe to the channel. I'm really trying to get this thing going nowadays once summer's coming around. But yeah, let's get to it. All right, so this is what we got. CRF110 shock, rear shock. So what you want to do, if you got, hopefully you got a vise, because that's going to be the best way to do it. But you basically just grab it, mount it upside down. Well, so the rear of the shock is in the vise. On the bottom, this side does not have a nut on it like the other side. The other side has a nut on it. But this side, you gotta push it down. You're gonna see that little C-clamp right there. You're gonna have to get either a needle nose or a pick. Try to grab that C-clamp to get out of there. So you basically have to push the shock down by hand. And get that clamp out right there. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that, take it apart. If I come into any other troubles while I'm doing it, I'll let you guys know. Just make it a little bit easier on you guys to figure out, you know, what do I gotta do right off the bat. So, all right, I'll come back in about 10-15 minutes, hopefully. You know, let's cut forward. Boop. All right, so we're back in action. I got the coil, let's see, shock, rear shock taken apart. I'm gonna kind of explain on what I had to do because without having two people, I mean, it's gonna be a struggle unless you got some real small, like, spring compressor. But you're probably gonna need something smaller than that, honestly, because I tried using that and it was too big because it's meant for a car coil. But I'm gonna turn the camera around and I'm gonna show you guys basically what I had to do. I ended up having another person here to help me take this clamp off, or the C-clamp off. So it's a lot easier with two people for sure. So I'm gonna show you guys real quick, turn the camera around. All right, so like I was saying earlier, you can actually see the indent of where the clip goes. You gotta grab the spring with two hands preferably and push it down. Get yourself a flathead screwdriver and a couple picks. So I was able to get it underneath of it with the screwdriver and then pick it out. Honda's great design, you know, wasn't able to fit this ring around the top. It's just, she don't work, okay? So what you have to do is undo it from the vise. So the bottom half of the spring unscrews, okay? But to get the eyelet off the top, this eyelet right here, you're going to have to see how this is a flex head or a wrench head on it. So you basically have to screw this righty-tighty all the way down till it hits the chrome and you run out of threads. This will be able to loosen this up so it's not pressurized anymore, not tightened up. It's basically on there hand tight. Once you get this off, you can undo it with your hand. So after that, basically gonna have to hold this with channel locks or locking pliers, or put it in the vise, and you have to unscrew this, because when you go to unscrew this, the shaft just spins. So you're gonna have to unscrew that, and then this all will just slip right off. So yeah, I'll come back to you guys when I'm putting the new spring on. It's not too hard. I probably got this done within 15-20 minutes. As long as you have 2 people, it goes pretty smooth, not gonna lie. So yeah, we're getting her going. Okay, so with the new spring, you're gonna realize putting it on that one side is smaller than the other. So the smaller side goes down towards the bottom. The bigger side goes down, or on the side with the sleeve. All right, so then you grab your washer, slide that on, which is good. And then you're gonna grab your jam nut. You're gonna screw this bad boy on. And you're gonna grab your little eyelet there. Screw that bad boy back on. I'm gonna go ahead and tighten this down and try and get that C-clamp back in there. Yup. All right, guys, we got the bottom screwed back on, back together. Put the spring on. Literally now you just gotta, hopefully you have 2 people, because pressing this new spring down is way more difficult than that little thing. So yeah, you basically just gotta press it down, put the clamp back in, the C-clip back in, and you should be ready to rock and roll. But yeah, it's not that much fun getting it in, but it only takes about an hour tops if you got the right tools and you got the right people helping. All right, guys, what's happening? We finally got the new coil back in. Not the funnest project. As long as you got 2 people, like I was saying, it's not bad. But I end up, I didn't have a second person to push this new coil down. So yeah, I just took it to work with me and used our coil compressor there. Way easier. Highly recommended. Or even taking it to your local power sports store and they should be able to get it done for you. Like I said, there's just a C-clip that's holding it down right here at the ring. So basically, yeah, you gotta push that all the way down. Problem is, this new coil is so thick, it was sitting all the way halfway up the shaft, and you couldn't even get it down at all. I mean, props to you if you can. You got some big old freaking muscles, but this little dude couldn't do it. So yeah, we're just doing like a full rebuild on the boy. New shocks, new plastics all around, new bars, exhaust is going on. But yeah, we're getting her done. Slowly but surely, this thing's coming along. But I guess the next update will probably be maybe a 132 kit. Let me know what you guys think on those, if you've ever ran them or if you've had bad experience or a good experience, how much more power they actually make. I've been having a hard time seeing reviews on the 132 kit on these bikes. There's a couple people that's done it. I've seen it on YouTube. It sounds a lot better because you can raise the rev limiter on them. I mean, they sound decent when they're up there. But Yeah, I don't know. I kind of would like to see it on like number wise to see how much more power it's making, just to see how it compares to like what it is stock. Because if it ain't that big of a jump, what's the point in doing it, right? Oh yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get the rest of these plastics put on, put the exhaust on. This is the little old tiny little spring that came off of it. This was super easy to compress by hand, okay? You can literally put this on a vise, press down with 2 hands, hold it down, and legit just take a flathead screwdriver and a pick, pry that C-clip out of there. But this big dog, I don't know who's gonna be able to do that with it, but you never know. People surprise you, dude. Some people got wicked freaking strength. All right, but yeah, let's get her going. Just like to go ahead and give a big thanks to all you guys that decided to watch. You know, if you could hit the like button, you know, that big red subscribe button, you know, it might help out a little bit. Try to get this channel running. Next episodes, we might be trying to get some more content of a couple more machines that we got back here that we're going to be doing some things to. Maybe a little sneak peek on those real quick. Bars going on this one, 2022. He's got a full graphic kit coming, plastics, exhaust. This one right here, we're pretty much going to leave stock besides the graphics and plastics. It's the old lady's bike, so yeah, our little pep in the 2-step ain't too high, so we're just going to leave her kind of stock. I got her the seat cover and the bar pad, or the bar bag, I should say. It's starting to come along pretty nice. Other than that, it's only a couple little things we're gonna get going on with these things. We're gonna try our best to get some power down laid out of this thing, because I don't know, man, it's like freaking hold her wide, like and I'm just like, we need some more, you know, she needs a little bit more pep in her step to be doing what I want to do with her. But yeah, like I said, thank you for watching. Hopefully you guys can hit that subscribe button for me, like button, leave comments down below, you know, what you think of on the bikes, what I should do to them next. If that 132 kit, big bore kit, is a ideal situation, I would love to do it. Really just looking for numbers, like dyno numbers. I mean, honestly, I just want to kind of see what kind of power the machines are putting out after you put the 132 kit in it. If it's worth the time, I'll do it for sure. If it's not, and I don't really see a reason on doing it, then probably skip that whole thing. But oh yeah, thank you for watching. Peace.